Good afternoon to all of you out there in the 850. This is Trey Hutt with Eating the Elephant. We're on part 15 of our video series about Hurricane Michael recovery tips and insurance information. We're going to make it fairly brief today. I know probably everybody's enjoying your weekend. I was remarking to my wife sort of earlier today that it was beginning to feel a little bit encouraging riding around town. While I realize we still have a lot of mess, we still have a lot of tarps up, but I am starting to see some progress. The piles are getting smaller and fewer. And it's beginning to look like at least we're going in the right direction. We have a long way to go, but at least it feels like we're going in the right way. So that's pretty great. My theme today is going to be take a break. We've got the holidays coming up, and spending time with family and enjoying the holidays is going to be an awful lot more important than anything that we have going on here and anything to do with your insurance. I realize there are some very important things happening in the background, but let's remember that most of the people that you would be working with and that can do things for you are going to take a couple of days off. Our office will be closed Monday and Tuesday, as I suspect most everyone else's will be. And even the contractors, I think, are finally taking their first real extended break. We've heard a lot fewer roofers today and yesterday out here in our neighborhood than we have previously, and I think everybody's just going to take a nice deep breath, and I hope you'll do that same thing. And I hope when you're spending time with family that you'll take the insurance and repair and recovery work and simply put it on the back burner for a couple of days and try to enjoy some time with your family. I wanted to mention process again because I'm still seeing an awful lot of confusion that's a little bit frustrating. It seems like everybody, now that we've had some time behind us, I look at a lot of posts on Facebook, and every time someone mentions a problem, immediately, public adjusters and attorney firms jump on those folks to solicit their business. First of all, let's think about the way we handle social media. And if you post a question or look for some help on social media, consider the source of the information. If someone posts an informational response to you and it's helpful, that's great. Please bear in mind whether that person is looking to take money out of your pocket or not. Some people, if you ask for a recommendation for a contractor and you get one, that's great. But when you ask a question and someone immediately suggests that they're the solution to the problem that you didn't even pose, that's something you might want to be a little bit wary of. So be very careful about the motivations of people that are posting on Facebook. And if you can take helpful information away, even from those people, do. But again, be careful about spending money. I would like to say that I've seen a lot of good work out of the folks that are posting to Facebook now. I was getting a little bit discouraged because 2 or 3 weeks ago there was an awful lot of just grumbling. I think everybody was expressing sort of their frustration with this whole process and with recovery in general. And I have seen an awful lot of counter voices to that. People sort of getting very shrill, but now I'm seeing an awful lot of people responding to that with calm and a suggestion that, well, maybe have you asked for help? If you're frustrated with a contractor or an insurance company, have you reached out to that insurance company or to that contractor, to that agent, to that provider of services? And the silence in response to that tells me that a lot of folks, I think, are expressing frustration to each other and on Facebook without trying to resolve the problem on their own. I realize that's not always the case, but what I would suggest is that complaining just for the sake of complaining, sometimes it feels good and it's good to purge the valves, but bear in mind that there are people out there with some problems that they have really tried hard to solve, and the negativity on Facebook tends to be sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it tends to be a do loop. And when it just continues to spiral, that's not good for any of us, and it won't improve the community recovery here. I will say that I'm very pleased and I'm very proud of all of you that you've been paying attention with regard to assignment of benefits. I've seen an awful lot of very educated responses and commentary regarding assignment of benefits, or AOB. So I would like to thank you guys for being out there passing the word. It's something that I think a lot of people got themselves in a little bit of trouble on early on, but I haven't seen a lot of new victims of AOB, to put it that way. And again, thank you for spreading the word. If you have good information and you have a sort of a calm demeanor about you, I hope you will take it as your duty to get out there on social media and in the community and help everyone calm down and give them good information, and to direct those people to good resources. I do want to bring up one technical item this evening called a CRN, or a civil remedy notice. I've noticed that that's been the sort of the latest ploy for attorneys on Facebook soliciting business. And a CRN is simply something that you would file. It's something you'll file with the state of Florida, and and with an insurance company, and it is a notice that they are about to be sued, generally for bad faith. Now, if you're an attorney, it's certainly more complicated than that. And if you're an attorney watching this, you'll be screaming in the background, I'm sure. But in short, it's putting an insurance company on notice that you're going to sue them. And if you have received no response or very little response, that is a suggestion we're seeing from a number of attorneys. Conveniently, these attorneys will help you file them. I'm sure that they are eager to do so because they can bill you for it. What I want to tell you is if you feel like this is a good step for you, and it very well may be, you can do that online with My Florida CFO, Jimmy Petronas' department. The CFO's office, or the Department of Financial Services, is the people that does the intake on that. You can do it online. I'll post a link on our Facebook page for the insurance agency. And you can do that yourself without the necessity of an attorney. Whether or not it's even necessary, I think is questionable. I think you still have other steps to go through before you file a CRN. But again, if you've had little or no response and you've tried the techniques we've given you about talking to your agent, escalating your claim, filing a complaint with the Department of Insurance, if none of those things have worked, you still have one more free option in the CRN. Again, I think your best bet at the moment, if you're not having luck with your insurance company, is to still stomp all over your agent and to call and engage the Department of Insurance. In our general theme of taking a break from all of this, we're not going to be back on Wednesday. We're going to skip Wednesday, the day after Christmas, and hopefully enjoy getting back to kind of a normal routine at our office on Wednesday. So I don't think there's going to be much that will happen, probably not much to tell you before Wednesday, so we're going to skip that and we'll see you next Sunday. And I want to leave you as usual with a couple of phone numbers. If you are still having difficulty with a claim and you cannot seem to get your insurance company or your agent to respond to your pleas for help, you should call the Florida Department of Financial Services at 800-22-STORM. I do know that they have had occasional overloads on that line, and we've had some difficulty getting through. So if that number doesn't work for you, you want to try 850-413-3089. That's 850-413-3089. You will talk to people that are employed by the Department of Financial Services that have authority to make insurance companies move and do things, and they have been exceptional following Hurricane Michael. They've been energetic as a rule, and they've been very assertive in helping people get some assistance from their insurance company if their claim's not going well. Again, it's a free service. Your tax dollars are already paying for this, and you can do that as opposed to going to someone that wants to charge you a substantial fee. Finally, we're still offering a lot of assistance at our public help desk during the day. Generally speaking, we're pretty busy helping clients, but if you have not gotten help and you just need someone to help you through the process, maybe give you a phone number for someone up the food chain, see if they can, if we have contact with a particular insurance company, make an appointment for our public help desk. You can call or text 850-273-9356. And the difference in the help that you're going to get from us and from someone else is, number one, you'll talk to a licensed insurance agent, somebody that lives here, somebody that knows the process, that understands the insurance companies, and some that we're not going to charge you a fee. We will not ask you to sign a form. You will not be asked to bring us a contract, provide anything at all to us, other than we want to help people get through this process. The quicker that we can help other folks through this, the quicker our entire community will recover, and that will be a positive thing for all of us. I hope you all will have a Merry Christmas. I hope you'll have a great time enjoying your family. For those of you that are spiritual, such as myself, I hope you'll enjoy some time at church, and I hope you'll all remember the reason that Christmas is really here, and that it's really not for the presents. It's about doing for others. It's about peace, and it's about a little baby that came to us a long, long time ago. Again, we'll miss you Wednesday. We'll see you next weekend.